There comes a moment on the path to self-mastery when everything becomes quiet, when the noise falls away, when the battle no longer lives outside of you, but retreats into the one place you can no longer escape from. And it is in that moment that the real price finally reveals itself. Not as pain you can feel, but as comfort you must release. Not as something you win, but as something you are no longer allowed to carry. Because real strength does not ask for explosion. It asks for endurance, repetition, humility, and the willingness to show up every single day without witnesses, without applause, without the comforting illusion that someone is watching how hard you are trying. And slowly you begin to notice that certain people grow quieter, that conversations lose depth, that familiar energies start to drift away, not because you are leaving them behind, but because your growth exposes their stagnation, and very few are willing to sit with that kind of discomfort. This is the lonely stretch of the path, the part where motivation stops visiting, where inspiration dries up, where only discipline remains. Standing like a bare structure you must hang yourself on day after day, even when everything inside you whispers that it would be easier to return to who you used to be. And in that silence, when you wake up without being forced, when you train without being pushed, when you make choices no one sees but that decide everything, something begins to change. Not loudly, not dramatically, but permanently. You react less, you prove less, you explain less, because you no longer live from lack but from control. And in that moment you realize that self-mastery is not about dominating the world, but about ending the war within yourself. The mirror stops being an enemy and becomes a witness. A quiet reminder that asks you each day whether you remained loyal to the decision you made when no one was watching, when it was still dark, when it would have been easy to postpone. And the answer is not in words, not in intentions, not in plans, but in how you show up, in how you breathe under pressure, in how you stay when everything in you wants to leave. This is not a victory you celebrate. This is not a story you tell. This is a life you carry. And from here on, there is no rush, no need to prove, no hunger for recognition, because anyone who has paid this price knows they did not become stronger to be seen, but to remain calm, clear, and unbreakable when life asks its hardest questions.